So we're here out back of the event center. We're leaving the Cherokee casino. It's the middle of the night, and the staircase here brought back a long forgotten memory. And Amy's gonna start with her part of the story.
Well, my part of the story is that Daniel and I had first started dating, and so I didn't know him very well, nor did he know me very well.
What was it, like third date, maybe?
Thereabouts. And we were here, and he was doing the fight promotion.
Had you ever been to a fight before?
I don't think so. I think it was my first fight that I had attended with you. And it was the first time I think we had gone out of town together anyway, so of course I was all anxious about the whole trip. And so I apparently chose to wear the wrong footwear, because I was in high heels.
We've had a lot of footwear mishaps in our relationship.
A few. Especially in the beginning.
Oh, I can name half a dozen footwear mishaps.
Yeah. So I was in high heels.
Went to Germany to buy boots.
Do you want me to tell this?
Okay, yeah.
And so we get here, and we had to cross across the casino to get to the event center. And
it's
he was
huge.
in a hurry. Oh, it's huge. And he was in a big hurry. And I didn't know what we were doing, where we were going, who I would ask for if I got separated. And so he takes off, and I'm trying to catch up. And I'm in the heels. And so I'm basically trying to run, and the whole time I'm thinking in my head, what should I do? Should I stop and take off my shoes? Should I ask him to slow down? And all these thoughts are just racing through my head.
If I ask him to slow down, is he going to think I'm weird? Is he not going to like me?
Right, do we even have time for him to slow down? What time is it? What time are we supposed to be there? Just the whole shebang.
Kind of like, you know, running a fight. It's just a giant mess.
Yeah, so it was a giant mess because I apparently did not wear the right outfit. And again, that's happened multiple times. So that happened right here, very early on in our relationship.
Are those the high points of the story? We ate at Paula Dean's.
We did, but I don't remember.
Before people realized she was a Klan member.
Oh, Paula Dean, not me.
Paula Dean, yeah.
I thought you meant me, and I thought that was a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's all really that I can remember. What's your part?
Well, this is what makes this interesting, is this stairwell right here, and that's why we're stopped out at the back at the service entrance of the casino, is because of this stairwell right here, this huge freaking stairwell. During the fight, this guy named CJ was fighting, and Blake Grice was the referee, and Blake Grice was also his trainer, which is not really kosher, but there was no other referee, and so Blake Grice was the referee. Anyway, CJ got knocked out on his feet by a punch, and he fell down, and Blake let the guy hit CJ like 3 or 4 times after he was already knocked out, because Blake thought that maybe the dude would wake him back up by hitting him. I'm not making this up. This is really how this guy thinks. And so CJ was knocked out. Blake let the guy hit him 3 or 4 more times, hoping it would wake him back up. And it didn't. CJ stayed knocked out, you know, probably got double concussed. And when he woke up, of course, he had no idea where he was. He didn't know what was going on. Like, the last hour of his memory was basically erased. And he like comes to, and we're in this locker room that it's at the back of the stairs right here, at the top of the stairs inside the building. And Blake, who he's also this kind of guy, immediately starts screaming at CJ before he can even get his bearing under him. Is like, he still don't really know where he is or what's going on. And Blake starts yelling at him and calling him names and all this kind of crazy stuff. And I'm like, Blake, chill out. He doesn't even know what's going on. And CJ freaks out and runs out the back door and runs all the way down these steps and into that parking lot over there. And Blake's like, fine, leave then, sissy. And because that's the kind of guy he is. And so I chased CJ all the way down these steps and all the way through this parking lot. And I'm talking about like, and the show is still going on. Like, they're trying to get the next fight in the cage. And we're like way down at the other end of this parking lot. And I've kind of given him this like emergency pep talk and basically tell him that I can't let him leave the facility. He's got to come back in. He's got to see the doctor. And we had to have like this what do they call? What would you call it? A brief intervention. I had to do a brief intervention out here in the parking lot with this guy CJ, and walking back up the steps and into that arena. And I had really forgot about that, because that's 6 years ago now. And so we were driving to get to the parking garage, and I said, by God, that's the damn stairwell that I had to chase CJ down and across this damn parking lot right here all those years ago. So I thought we'd stop and make a little commemorative video of it. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.